Hello everyone, welcome to this video series of playing with .NET Core. Well, we're not actually using .NET Core here, but we are using mariaDB because we need some of this background knowledge in order to understand what's going on in .NET Core. So I'm just including everything in one package. If you already know database software, just skip these steps. Okay, skip these videos. Okay, so last video we talked about how to use mariaDB, how to install it, how to use it to view databases and view tables. So let's talk today about how to create, delete, or the proper word is drop, and then also to import databases. So remember, databases are like our Excel files, which are like this, okay, which have multiple tables in them. So we can actually just make a new LibreOffice. Well, this is not an Excel file. This is a LibreOffice calc file. Okay, it's in the ODS, open document kind of format, ODS. So it's a spreadsheet, open document spreadsheet. So yeah, we can just in fact, it's very easy for us to just make a new spreadsheet like that, and then we'll just save it. Okay, so save it as a new spreadsheet. Yeah, because this is untitled one, we'll need to save it somewhere. Right, so it's very easy for us to so-called make a new one. So okay, so how do we do it in mariaDB? Okay, again, I'm using this mariadbtutorial.com, very useful tutorials here. I'm just following through some of their instructions. Okay, so let's do that. Let's start our mariaDB using sudo mariaDB. Okay, again, this is not the best way to do mariaDB, but it for beginner getting started and you don't really care about security, just do it. Yeah, so let's again recap some of the stuff like show databases. Okay, and if you want to, let's say, make a new database, very simple. Okay, you can go to this page. Okay, it will show you how to create database. So it says create database and then database name. These things in brackets, you don't really have to, you can just ignore it first, so don't bother about it. So let's show you how to create a database. Create database hello world, or new database, okay, and remember, semicolon. Okay, it says query, okay, one row affected, and then if you type show databases again, okay, you will see this new database right here. Now if you want to delete it, also very simple, use the keyword drop database. Okay, drop database, which one? New database. You can type tab to complete. Apparently not. Okay, how to drop database? It's over here. Drop database name. Okay, drop database, drop new database. All right, very simple. So again, if you type show databases, okay, and you will see this right here. Of course, if you create a database, new database, okay, and you show the database here, show databases, okay, you will see that this new database is here. If you want to use new database, if you want to open new database, you use the use command, and then you'll be there. And then what do you do there in this new database? Show tables. Okay, literally nothing is there. So yeah, this will tell you how to. If I want to delete this, I will use another database first, maybe like use tests or use test. I will close this file by navigating to another database. So I'll use this test file, and then what can I do? I can just drop database, new database. Okay, hopefully doing it multiple times will get it familiar with you, get things going in your brain. So yeah, after that, yeah, this is how we create new database, delete new database, okay, or delete the database. So be careful which database you drop, because they'll delete probably everything inside. Okay, and of course, when you make a new database, there are no rows, no columns of data. There's nothing inside. But we want to learn incrementally how to create a new database, how to drop a new database. Okay, let's say one very important skill is also how to import databases. So in this part, we have a mariaDB sample database. It's a new database for us to play with, and inside there's data for us to so-called take a look at. Okay, there's a lot of data for us to look at. Okay, so this is a sample database. Okay, sample database. So this is a good sample database to import. You can actually just keep scrolling down and you'll see this thing called download mariaDB sample database. So if you actually click open this what do you call it, and you click open this thing, it will just tell you to it can download this database.zip. So I already have this thing is called nation.zip. It will have data of all the nations in the world. Well, there are some controversial things about nations and politics, but whatever, you know, there are lots of nations in the world. You can actually take a look at what are the nations in these tables. So how do you actually do that? Okay, so first thing first, of course, we look at our downloads. I have a nations.zip, and from this nations.zip there's this nation.sql here, or SQL file, and this is of a type SQL code. Just extract it and it will be right here. Okay, it will be right here in nations.sql. Alright, so what is the path of this nations.sql? It is in my home directory, my user directory, go to documents and mariaDB. So I'll click this, I'll go here, and what I will use is this keyword called source. Okay, source actually imports the database. So source will actually import the database. Okay, so how do you type it? Just type source, paste the path name. So this one is documents mariaDB. I cannot use tab completion as well here, so I need to type it all word for word, and I need to type in the file that I want to use. So nation.sql. Okay, so nation.sql is here, and here's my home directory, which is this. I use the squiggly line to denote my home directory, and go to nation.sql. Okay, semicolon if you want, if not it's okay as well, but well, to get us in the habit of using semicolons, I'm going to try using the semicolon. Okay, so okay, what does it say? Failed to open file root documents mariaDB nation SQL. Why is this a problem? Because the user that we are using for this mariaDB is the root user. Okay, it's the root user. It means the administrator user. So we'll actually have to type in the absolute file path here in order not to confuse it, because the home file path for root user is just /root, rather than, you know, home and then my username and then documents mariaDB nation SQL. Okay, so be sure to type the full path name if you have run into this problem. So let's open it up, and then if it's successful, you should see these things actually come. So let's inspect the contents here, and not only, when you use the source command, not only does it import the nations table. If you go to show databases, or not only does it import the the nations database, you see the nation database is here, it will automatically use this nation database. That means this nation database here is open. Okay, mariaDB is opening this nation database, and immediately here you can actually show the tables right here, and this will show you all the tables within the nation database. There'll be continents, countries, country languages, country stats, guests, languages, region areas, and everything. Alright, so again, show databases. You'll see that the nation's database is being shown, and over here the tables for the tables for the nation's databases are these. So these are the so-called spreadsheets, or the sheets in there, but they are not sheets, they are just called tables. Okay, so remember over here, one spreadsheet here will have multiple sheets here, or multiple tables of data. Same idea right here. We will have multiple tables per spreadsheet, or per database. Okay, so I'm going to use this term is a database. Okay, so database here will have multiple tables, and of course we can inspect the contents of the table if we like. Okay, so yeah, that's gonna be subject for another video. But again, in case you don't like this database, you can actually just use maybe the test database, since it's already open here. Okay, use test. Okay, and then I want to drop nation database nation. If you're not happy with this, you can just delete it like that. Drop database nation. You say query okay, 9 rows affected. You type show database and suddenly nation is gone. Okay, so you can go use the up and down arrow keys to actually cycle through your pass commands. So again, if you want to import your database, source the nation database like so, and then if you want to clear your screen, type Ctrl L for Linux. So use yeah, show tables, and this will show all the tables right here. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.